I had a good day today.
What happened today?
I sorted out. Do you remember it was about 2 weeks ago? I didn't talk about work.
Yes.
And then I slightly started to grumble about work, and you were just like, as your attorney, I advise you to stop talking right now. And I was like, you're probably right.
Yeah.
So I can talk about it a little bit more because it's mostly, like, it's actually just generally better now.
Cool.
I am on I've same job, same team, different boss. And so near the end of last year, the boss that I've been working with for 4 years, longer than that really, left to go, just kind of like gracefully stepped down and said, I'm going to go work on another project now. Totally cool. I was concerned because I'm one of the only engineers at my employer who isn't classically trained as an engineer. I'm an artist, what learned how to do it by himself, and I've been pulling my weight mostly. There's a couple of weird ways that like I could be pulling my weight better, and there's a couple of important ways that like I know things and do things that no one else can do. And working with my old boss has been great because he was very keen to this. He knew me, he hired me, he knew what my skills and strengths were, and he knew what my weaknesses were, and we were always like on the same page for building that up. So him leaving meant I need to build that rapport with a new person. That's been tough. But as of today, I am not worried about it. Everything seems fine. And even if it's not fine, it'll be fine.
Nice.
The gist of it is, December was one of the roughest months I've had in a long goddamn time. It was crazy, stupid, awful busy. And things got kind of rough, and I made some mistakes. Mistakes happen. And one of the things I love about software engineering as a job is that mostly, mistakes aren't something you're blamed for, because we're like problem solvers. We want to figure out, okay, why did the mistake happen, and how do we prevent it from happening again? And so you're not often put in a situation of being blamed for a fuck up. It's more a situation. Well, I mean, like even in the immediate, even in the freak out phase, when there's a fuck up, which happens because we are human beings, when there's a fuck-up, you're vital to fixing the fuck-up because you know the most about the fuck-up. Mm-hmm. You know what mistake you made. You know what button you pushed that wasn't ready to be pushed. You know what code you changed that like caused an issue. So, culturally, I think like the most successful software teams I've ever been on don't blame the person that made a mistake. And my team traditionally is very against like blame culture because we don't have fucking time for that. Mm-hmm. So after like December was really busy and I had made a couple of mistakes, new boss says, "Wow, you fucked up." Yeah. Why did you fuck up? Because reasons. Yeah, but why did those reasons happen? Because this and that, and kind of got put on the spot and didn't answer his questions too quickly. And he had a lot more questions about the questions. So I'm kind of freaking out. And so worried, freak out, but, stay calm. What did happen, right? And so I talked to another person on my team, and he had, like, a completely different way of looking at the fuck up. It's like, okay, here's the events, here's the timing, here's all the things that you were told to do, and here's all the things you did. What's the root cause? What's the start of the shitstorm? What is the first domino to tick over? And we traced it back. It's like, it was this. Mm-hmm. So, that was about 2 weeks ago, and then I have a meeting with my boss once every 2 weeks. So, gonna meet with my boss again. And I was like, okay, well, I know what I want to tell him. I know how to explain it, but I need to turn on the communication skills because this is important. And the way that I did it was to look at it as if I were the software. It's like, okay, this was the output. What caused that? Well, this. What caused that? This. What caused that? It's a thing we call 5 whys. It's like, why did the site go down? Oh, because this went wrong. Why did that go wrong? Oh, because we pushed this code. Why do we push that code? Because we're trying to fix this. Why are we trying to fix this? How did this fix? Why did this fix cause that issue? Oh, because we thought it was this and that. So you drill down until you come to what's known as the root cause, the thing that started it all. And so I just wrote about the issue the same way we write about our software when it breaks. And boss is like, nice. So explained what happened, explained that it really was just one mistake that cascaded. It was completely understandable and explainable. Here's how I'm going to prevent that in the future. All very human, not that big of a deal. Nothing exploded or broke, but like some deadlines got missed and some people were upset about those deadlines is kind of like the actual problem. And so we need an explanation. Clean, crisp, root cause, cascade, snowball, result, go back to the root cause. Here's how to prevent it in the future. Here's what I'm doing differently already. Boss is impressed. It's going to be fine. Very stressful 2 weeks.
Yeah. I having been within your general proximity, I'm glad that there's some resolution to this issue, because I saw how it was weighing on you.
Woof. Yeah, and like on top of that, it's like I pride myself on being a communication man, and like that whole thing that I do when I talk about code here is to talk about it in, to explain it in a way that anyone could get, at least try to. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes you all want me to shut up about code. Sometimes Kimmy and I start talking about it, and we're just like,
normally I think I can handle one of you. It's when when
we start going back and forth.
Yeah.
Hey, Fable, check it out. I saved. Save is built in.